Tyson Fury is officially returning June 9th. Now, in the press conference, they basically announced his return June 9th, but they didn't announce an opponent. But in an interview where IFL TV was interviewing his promoter, Frank Warren said, "I am delighted that Fury will be fighting Johnson." So I assume, and I guess he let it slip, but I assume that when he said Johnson, I assume he meant Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson is a perfect opponent for Tyson Fury as a comeback. Because A, Tyson Fury already beat Kevin Johnson. B, Kevin Johnson is washed up. And C, Kevin Johnson is tailor-made for somebody like Tyson Fury because he's not an aggressive fighter. He's not going to make Tyson Fury work. He is a counterpuncher. That's what he is. He's a counterpuncher, and he's not a come-forward aggressive fighter. That's why Fury was easily able to outbox him, because when you got a guy like Kevin Johnson who's just trying to play the counterpuncher and he's not an aggressive fighter, that's the way you beat Fury, by being aggressive. And you got Fury who's 6'9" and who's a southpaw and who's massive in terms of, his hands, his reach, arm length and everything. It's a recipe for disaster. And that's why he lost easily to Tyson Fury. Again, I've said this in the past. I don't mind Tyson Fury facing a bum in his first comeback, because Tyson Fury hasn't fought in years. And again, this isn't confirmed, but people are saying that it could be Kevin Johnson, the guy that, Tyson Fury already beat. And in my opinion, he's way past his prime now. I thought he was shot, Kevin Johnson, when he fought and lost to Anthony Joshua, because when he fought Anthony Joshua, he was coming off like a 2-year layoff. People give Anthony Joshua a bunch of credit for knocking out Kevin Johnson, because nobody was able to knock out Kevin Johnson. Well, people forget that Kevin Johnson was past his best, and he was coming off a 2-year layoff, and I think he was coming off like several losses, so it wasn't like he beat a prime Kevin Johnson. And again, Kevin Johnson is a survivor. That's what he is. He's a survivor. He's not a come forward aggressive fighter. He's not gonna try and knock your head off. He's gonna try and play the counter punch role, kind of like Fred Cassie. That's what Kevin Johnson reminds me of. He reminds me of like Fred Cassie. That type of fighter. Counter puncher. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna come and try to bring the fight to you. That's the type of fight he is. He's like a spoiler. So hopefully nothing happens, because that's 2 months from now. So hopefully in the next 2 months nothing happens where the fight gets postponed, or Fury doesn't even fight anyone, never gets in the ring. But I'm happy that Fury's back, because again, he hasn't fought in 3 years, and a lot of people believe that he is rightfully the man to beat, not Anthony Joshua. Listen, I get it. He beat Vladimir Klitschko. He beat the man who was the man, as everybody always says. But he fell off, okay? He fell off, and boxing doesn't wait for nobody. And it definitely didn't wait for Tyson Fury. So right now, the man is AJ. Even Deontay Wilder's in a better position than Tyson Fury is right now, because at least Deontay Wilder has a belt. So yeah, my whole thing with Fury is, he keeps saying he's the man to beat. He's the man to beat. But fight him then. So hopefully they do fight, because I would just be looking forward to the press conference. I think the press conference will probably be dope, because Fury has a mouth and he talks, and he always makes me laugh when he does interviews. He's like the funniest. I think Tyson Fury is probably the funniest British heavyweight currently. Just like the way he knows how to talk, the way he knows how to make jokes and like trash his opponent, and he makes me laugh all the time. Like, he's always made me laugh, Tyson Fury. Like, he's just like comical the way he speaks. So I know he'll be like, if you just compare him, to like Anthony Joshua, it's, peaches to freaking apples. It's just totally different personalities, these guys. And you know me, I'm all about that trash talking. I like trash talkers. So, again, this isn't confirmed, but people are saying that it's going to be Kevin Johnson. So do not be surprised if they finally confirm it to be Kevin Johnson. Again, I have no problem, even though I think Kevin Johnson shot to bits. Tyson Fury's first comeback, and yeah, I wish him nothing but the best. And subscribe, guys, like always. I'm out. Thanks for watching.